Hey guys, just finished up another trading session for the day. I hope you all had a good weekend. I want to hop on here, do a quick recap for you guys. We had an awesome session trading. As you can see, I ended up making around $350 in 10 of my PA Apex accounts. So made just under $3,500 in total profits today. I actually took 2 trades today. One trade was break even because of a very dumb mistake I made. And the other trade, we had a nice winner on NASDAQ, okay? So anyways, first off, I'm gonna go into my Discord and I'm going to show you the first thing I was watching, okay? So the first thing I was watching at 6:44 a.m. my time, I said, I'll be interested in longs above VWAP on NG this morning, okay? So if we go over to natural gas first, as you can see, this is the 5-minute time frame. Now, let me just move myself real quick. And what we can do here is I always go on the bigger time frames, right? We can see natural gas has been selling off for the longest time. It's finally back into an uptrend, okay? Which means I want to focus on longs. I'm going to have a higher probability, okay? So once I knew the trend was up on the bigger time frame, I can go into a 5-minute, and I can see the trend is also up on the 5-minute. The VWAP and the EMA are both trading in an upwards direction. So that's why I said if we hold this VWAP, right, I'm interested in longs on any pullbacks, okay? Now, look what happened here. Okay, we eventually got this pullback. So we got this pullback straight to the VWAP right here. And what happened here was basically the confirmations I look for is I'm looking for the 2-minute MACD to cross and a 2-minute Heikin-Ashi candle. Plus, I also want to see some high volume, okay? Now, we didn't get those confirmations until this candle closed right here. Now, at the time, basically during this trade, the highest volume was way down here. So I originally had my stop way down at 2.198. I ended up getting in at around 2.2, somewhere where this candle closed. And as you can see, we actually ran up pretty nicely. Now, I ended up taking some of my profits off at this resistance area. For some reason, I was very biased to thinking I wanted a high day. I want to see a high day before I trim the majority of my position. Mainly because the bigger time frame, the trend just looks so bullish, and I thought we'd have another run up today, which we eventually did. Right? As you can see, we eventually hit that high day and went a lot higher. But what happened here was since I didn't trim the majority of my position up here, we ended up pulling back. And for me, the way I trade is I always move my stop up behind the volume. So basically what happened was once this candle closed right here, I moved my stop up here and I entered way up here. So I actually took a loss on this trade or on the other contracts I was holding, right? And this put me at break even because I sold a little bit up here and I got stopped out on the majority down here. So at the end of the day, I was break even. You know, I should have left my stop down here or trimmed the majority of my position at the resistance. So it was just a little bit unlucky and I only got stopped out by a few points, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. As long as you don't lose your head and you know, just reset and wait for another setup, you're going to be fine because look exactly what happened next. Basically at 84, I said end up scalping NG runners, got stopped out though, so I'm break even now. Now, as you can see, literally less than 30 minutes later, I said NQ setting up for longs right now at 8:30 a.m. Okay, so if we go back to the charts here, first going to show you a 4-hour time frame of NASDAQ, right? I'm always looking at the bigger time frames first. On Friday, we bounced off a key support area from last month. Okay, this held and we held it all night and we started rising up. We started getting green Heikin-Ashi candles on the 4-hour time frame. So from there, I went into the smaller time frame like the 5-minute. And I wanted to focus on longs because I knew the trend was starting to reverse, right? We can see we're clearly trading above the VWAP and above our EMA. So once I saw that, basically let's go and look at where 830 was. As you can see, that is right here on this candle. Okay, once again, the confirmation I'm looking for is the MACD to cross. I want to see a pullback. We got the pullback. We got the MACD to cross. We got these green Heikin-Ashi candles. From there, this is where I actually entered my trade. Pretty much right when I posted this on Discord. And what was cool about this trade was since this candle I entered on, you know, this is my confirmation candle, it had decent volume. The volume wasn't the best, but it was rising volume. I could put my stop loss just below that candle. Okay, so I pretty much wanted us to hold this area. And that's what we did. I got in at 940. We chopped around for a few minutes and we went straight up to a more conservative target, especially because I had to risk way less money on this trade. I was still able to get like a 2 to 3 to 1 risk reward on this trade, even though it looks like I just scalped it, which I pretty much did. But keep in mind, this is like 40 points on NASDAQ, which is a pretty good trade. But it's not like I was holding for high a day like it was on natural gas. So we caught a nice move on NASDAQ. I was happy with that. I took it off and then I simply walked away for the day. Okay. So another thing I want you guys to take away from this video, kind of what I was saying to our inner circle group. I said, I'm calling it a day here. I look forward to trading live with you all tomorrow. Once I'm out of a trade, I close my computer down as fast as possible so I don't get tempted to trade again. Highly recommend, because trust me guys, I love trading just as much as you do. I want to trade more, but I can't, right? Because I know that it doesn't bring better outcomes. Once I take a good trade, there's no reason to take another trade. I made my money for the day. The best setups are always in the morning. If I take another trade, I have a risk of taking a loss. And then that loss is like, okay, I'm down like $150 from where I was. I want to get back to where I was, right? And then you try to get back to where you were. And by that time, maybe it's like already in the afternoon and there's not any good setups anymore. So for me, once I take a good trade, like that first one was break even, I was fine to take another trade because I was still break even, right? And it was still early in the day. Once I take a good trade, I'm out for the day. I'm going to take my money and simply run. So anyways, guys, that was my trade recap for the day. Overall, I've had an absolute killer month. I have not had a red day this month yet. I've had a couple days where I didn't trade, but all of my trading days have ended on green. So super happy with that. It's probably my best trading month I've ever had so far. Along with my students as well, they've been absolutely crushing it. As you can see, we have all kinds of them posting. He said, nice, just hit my val target on 5 accounts on the NQ trade. Thanks, Chad Trade. We had someone like Amy. He said, took the trade with Chad in Inner Circle Day. This copied to 3 of val accounts. We have Aiden on 2 PA accounts on Apex. He said, total trade on NQ today. He made $600 in each PA account, which is awesome. Solid trade, NQ, I'm out. As you can see, this guy made a few $1,000s here. Kevin with 38 points here on NQ. We got Trader Ash, $2,500 in his PA account today, traded NQ as well. So anyways, guys, you can see all kinds of my students and our members are crushing it, following the exact same trades and setups that I'm taking. So super happy to see that. If you guys would like to join the same exact training and coaching group that those members you saw are a part of, I'm still looking for a few more motivated people who are committed to becoming a profitable day trader inside my private coaching program. Inside of here, I'll personally teach you my strategy for 30 days. I'll be reviewing your trades and I'll even be trading live with you on Zoom every Tuesday and Thursday as well, along with getting access to our private inner circle where I share the exact trades I'm going to be taking, my exact setups, and all kinds of inside notes on the market. So anyways, guys, if you're interested in this, you think it'd be helpful for you to join a community and a coaching program like this, all you have to do is go to the first link in the description below this video, message me the word trading on my Instagram account, and I'll send you all the details from there. I just have a few questions to make sure you'd be a good fit to join us inside this private coaching program. So like I said, if you're interested, I'm looking for more people. Just message me the word trading on my Instagram account using that first link in the description below this video. With that being said, guys, as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another trading session.